Okay, today I'm going to talk about what I did for my inquiry project. What I really wanted to do for my project was to dive deeper into Desmos. Desmos is something I've been using a lot more over the last year, but there are some apps that I've kind of been apprehensive to try, and so I wanted to try a little bit more. So as you see here, my first one that I kind of gave a shot with was trying to find area between curves and trying to show kids that that red line that's sweeping across, if you add up an infinite number of them, it ends up equaling the area, which is kind of cool. And then I thought, well, I could probably do more with that, so I made a similar app that shows the fundamental theorem of calculus, and as the value that we're integrating to increases, we see the accumulation function come up in red there, and the black function actually is also showing the derivative of the red function, which turns out to be the exact function that we're integrating. And you can move it off the graph a little bit to be able to see that, which is kind of cool. And then my brother said, it looks like you're doing all this cool Desmos stuff. Why don't you make me a cake for my birthday? So I made him a cake. And we were doing parametric equations, and so I was able to get the beading around the outside of the cake using parametrics, which is pretty cool. Then I had my kids do this project about creating a track race, which I did a screencast on for one of our projects that we had to do. As you'll see at the end, the black one, which is an exponential growth function, is going to come and just sweep the whole crew right at the end there, which is kind of cool. And I also made, I had one student that worked with me to make the Olympic rings, since the Olympics were going on over this past summer. And you can kind of see we did a little fun parametric thing with the beads going around the outside. I had another student who got really excited. He's really into geography, and he wanted to graph the United States. And as you can see here, he's done with the majority of the states. He's very scared about doing the Northeast, so we'll see what comes of that as the weeks go on. Remind is a tool that I've been using a lot with kids recently. And as you can see, I had one student who really got into Desmos, and he wanted to show me this video that he made. And I said, hey, that's pretty cool. I'll show you the video in a second here. But I said, that's pretty cool. Have you looked into getting an internship or a job with Desmos? Because I just think he'd be really good at it. So check out his video here. A little bit of it. He graphs these pirate ships. And when I put this on, the audio might drown out my voice, so I'll kind of skip through some of the video here. So you see he's building the ships, and he showed the equations as we went, and now the flags are raising, and he figured out how to actually create a motion picture in Desmos, which is pretty cool. And the cannons start firing at each other, and he's got people on the ship firing and sword fighting, and eventually one of the ships sinks, I believe. So just a really cool application of Desmos. He also made a Christmas tree, which I put on a different video that I showed. And he sent this into Desmos and suggested that they create a competition. And about a week later, I got a package in the mail from Desmos that says, hey, Michael, congratulations on winning and inventing the first Desmation competition. And so they sent him some stickers and a t-shirt, and here he is holding up his t-shirt and his little note from Desmos. So this kid's going places. I'm really excited to see what he does with his graphical capabilities and his just graphics in general. He's really great at all this stuff. So pretty cool that I was just able to ignite some curiosity using technology in the classroom. And I just wanted to share that with you today. And that was my personal inquiry project. Really happy with it and excited to continue using Desmos.